Today, we're joining up with Discover Airlines on its inaugural flight from Munich up to Bodø in Arctic Norway, and we're on the flight deck. From the pre-flight walk-around to the route and alternate planning to some suitably gnarly weather in Bodø and a really nice gate event on arrival, we've got it all here for you. And today we'll be getting to fly with Captain Benjamin and First Officer Moritz. Time for another flight deck ride and an inaugural flight, in this case new airline for me, Discover Airlines A320 up to Bodø in Munich. It's a place we've been before. You might have seen me flying some Widerøe flights out of there, doing something entirely different today. The weather doesn't look amazing up there, but hopefully we get some nice views anyway, coming into that beautiful part of Arctic Norway. Anyway, time to head over to the aircraft a little early and meet the crew over there again. Let's do this. On board now, this really surprisingly striking looking A320. I mean, I've seen them around, but never like this. It was kind of beautiful there with no ground equipment around, just a dark sky above, beautiful, kind of bright, crisp looking livery. I'm a big fan actually, with the raccoon mask as well, of course. A320 with sharklets today, and getting ready to go. We got to get on board just a bit before the regular passengers, which, as you know, I always enjoy doing, and get to take a look around the cabin and then head up to the jump seat for the rest of this flight. I'm actually technically assigned row 6. I don't think I'll be sitting here at all during the flight, but this is where I would be. Well, I'd probably be battling Sophia for the window and losing. I'd probably end up in the middle seat actually, which is where my bag is right now. Legroom is good though up here. If you can get a seat up here, I think it's worth it. Because he's pilot monitoring for this leg, that means this is his job this morning.
It's a bit tricky to do the walk around because of all the departures, so you have to look. You get distracted from it.
Honestly, and there's so many like cool takeoffs here at any time of the day, really. In Frankfurt, you mostly have it in the evening, very late.
They go by waves.
But here, it's like easy.
And this one, there's a little handle on the side. You see to unlock, you can move it.
Right.
And then just when you put. Yeah, but it's exactly the opposite.
Yeah, okay.
Your oxygen mask is right over there on the right hand side.
Yeah.
You push the squeezer, it will inflate, you pull it over your head, and you leave it. And then you just start breathing. What else in terms of safety equipment? The door, if you need to leave, well, it's just here. It's just open on that side. And that's it. Life vest is under your seat.
Okay.
It's right there.
Yeah.
If you pull it, there's your life vest.
Yep.
Other than that, what else? Below 10,000 feet, we have like a silent cockpit philosophy. So most of the talking we're going to do above. And whenever we need to leave for physiological reasons, you're not allowed to sit on any of the pilot seats.
Yep.
Yeah, usually in Munich we depart from the southern runway, we fly southbound, but today it's quite unusual because today we depart from the northern runway here in Munich. We're just waiting for the load sheet, so we only have estimates. So the estimate is telling us that most likely the takeaway is going to be 70.5 tons, and we have 13.5 tons of fuel today on this flight.
Nice.
Flight time is 2 hours and 35 minutes.
Relatively long sector, quite a ways up, I guess.
Yeah, it is, but there's some tailwind, so on the way back it's going to be 3 hours. Wir haben gesagt, dass das Verladen auch noch einen Moment dauert, weil die Ladekurse später haben.
Ja, das wird schon klappen, oder?
Ja, wir sind 7 Minuten anders, dass wir den Start bekommen, also...
We will see.
Do you have a favorite destination that you fly to?
I like flights to Palma de Mallorca, but also the Greek islands, they are very nice, because the approach is just beautiful over the water, and basically all of our destinations are just nice and beautiful, because it's mainly holiday destinations. But I'm really looking forward to Bodø today, so hopefully we will see enough, because the clouds are very low today.
Yeah, it's such a shame, because those mountains are so beautiful.
Yeah.
Approach.
Yeah, or maybe you're lucky, let's see.
Yeah.
Danke, bis dann.
Ciao.
Genau, dann müssen wir nochmal neu rechnen. Danke.
Lufthansa 4 Romeo Kilo, your push is approved, facing south on blue.
Push approved, facing south on blue, Lufthansa 4 Romeo Kilo.
Ocean 5 Bravo, revised, taxi blue, orange, blue.
Ocean 5 Bravo, blue, orange and blue.
City 8 Echo Mike, 1217 Mike.
Genau. 1271. Third to the right. Thank you.
Ocean 5 Bravo, Ground Nord, tschüss.
Ocean 5 Bravo, Ground Nord, servus. Alpha 4 Mike, Alpha 1-3. We are able Alpha 1-2, KLM 1850.
Flight controls checked. Checked. Flip setting. Config 1 plus F. Config 1 plus F. Radar predictive entry system. On and on. Engine mode selector. Norm. Und das IK Memo. Takeoff no blue. Text checklist complete. Alpha 4 ist dann quasi voll längs, dann können wir die Shift bitte raus. Und vor, genau.
Ocean 5 Bravo, hello, behind landing Airbus 320, over the lights, line up 26 right behind.
Servus, Ocean 5 Bravo, behind next landing Airbus A320 on short final, landing up 26 right behind.
Jet line behind, Acros inside.
Yo.
No, it was Australian Papa Fox, visual swing over 26 right.
Hello, Sam Papa Fox, shortly number 1 departing Airbus 320 in front, wind check 2607 knots. Ocean 5 Bravo, wind 2607 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
Ocean 5 Bravo, clear for takeoff, 26 right.
Mention now, Cruise Code Lufthansa 2 Fox, for uniform, ILS 26 right, speed 170.
Hello, Lufthansa 2 Fox uniform, number 2, departure head, wind check 2706 knots.
Ocean 5 Bravo, climb to flight level 310.
Ocean 5 Bravo, climbing level 310.
310 blue.
30, climb to flight level 310.
Hannover, Carvok,
Copenhagen, Fuel 2700.
And Weather, hello, Ocean 5 Bravo, passing 292 climbing 3202 Nidec. Ocean 5 Bravo, service identified, report request to flight level.
360.
Ocean 5 Bravo, initially level 360, bitte. Roger, call you back.
Yeah, the routing today goes all the way to the north. So we passed Leipzig in Germany, flying east of Hamburg, and then it continues a little bit over Denmark into Sweden, and then all the way up Sweden to the north to Bodø. Originally our alternate today was Oslo, but the weather forecast in Oslo is not as nice today, some thunderstorm forecasted. So we decided to nominate Stockholm as an alternate, which is our alternate today in case we cannot land in Bodø. The weather in Bodø currently, we just got the latest weather. It's raining right now, and the forecast for the whole day stays like this, so most likely it's going to be raining the time we arrive, and the temperature is 8 degrees. The cloud ceiling now is they have few in 1,600 and scattered at 2,300 feet. So it's quite low, but for us, for the approach, it's okay. If it stays like this, it's not going to be a problem. Now they have a trend for more rain and the lower cloud ceiling, broken 800, but it's just a temporal. A temporal group means it's only 1 hour in between a specific time frame, and it's happening now very soon. So most likely by the time we reach, the weather passed, and hopefully we are lucky and it's not raining. Yeah, Bodø is using runway 25 today. 25 is a bit special. It's an ILS approach, which we're used to, but the special today is it has an offset of 10 degrees. So we are approaching at an angle in a way that the runway is going to be on the left-hand side, and it's also a little bit steeper than usual. The approach today is of a 3.5 degree path, and usually the approaches are designed with a 3 degree path. So it's going to be a bit of an offset, and it's going to be a bit steeper. And if we fly it the way it's designed, so we continue all the way to the minimum, and then it's with a left turn onto the runway. If the weather is good enough, we can change this ILS approach to a visual approach, and usually ATC will allow it. And in that case, we turn to the right at the extended center line a little bit early, align with the runway, and then the last part, we fly into Bodø visually. That all depends on the weather today and on the cloud ceiling.
And you mentioned that extra 0.5 degrees makes a difference in terms of...
Yes, the extra 0.5 degrees makes a difference in a way that we have to plan the energy accordingly. So we configure the aircraft early. We are early enough in the landing configuration that we are on speed and stabilized by 1,000 feet.
So you mentioned the most relevant thing is the cloud ceiling there.
Today for the approach, yeah, exactly. The visibility is not a problem, and for the time being the cloud base or the cloud ceiling is also not an issue. But to see the runway on minimum, they say it's a ceiling of around 400 feet. This is how the approach is designed. The requirement for us today is only the visibility, but the cloud ceiling is interesting today because it's forecast to be only at 400 feet, which is basically hangs around the minimum. But now if it stays like this, it's no problem at all. 600 feet view, and the trend now is broken at 800 feet.
This is unsere picture Alpha, this is Trondheim.
Oh, that's Trondheim, okay.
Yes, that is Arnesund.
Oh yeah.
And we have just passed, this is Oslo.
Okay.
We have a valid plan B, and the valid plan B means no threats at the alternate or whatever.
Right. So did you take extra fuel to be able to have Stockholm as alternate?
Yes. We took extra fuel to have Stockholm as an alternate, and also today we have extra fuel for holding or for a possible second approach.
Is that why you're landing close to max landing weight?
Yes, that's basically why we land close to max landing weight, and also the zero fuel weight increased a little bit. So most likely we got some more loads on the aircraft the last minute.
Okay.
Yeah, but the alternate requires today, let me check, 3.2 tons of fuel, which is quite a lot. So hence we carry a lot of extra fuel. But at the alternate today there's no threats in terms of weather, so there's nice weather. Okay. So if we cannot land in Bodø, we have a valid plan B, that's how we call it. Hotspots for Taxi-In haben wir auf dem Taxiway erstmal nicht. Special Operation ist der Approach an sich selber.
We've given a direct clearance after Gubav. We need to proceed direct to Bodø, which is already on the arrival route, which starts over Odonos. So normally in the Airbus, if you need a direct, you go to the direct 2 page, but we need to overfly this point, so I need to modify the flight plan. It means I go to the flight plan page, I type in the point I want to the direct to, and then I just select one line below the other point from which I want to leave to the direct, and I get a yellow dotted line, a temporary line, and the system asked me if I really want to put that in the active, so I confirm that now by temporary insert. So all the other points have been erased, and may now fly from Bodø direct to Bodø with all the constraints that come. This is our from waypoint, this is our two waypoint, the white one, and we see with a bearing of the track now 000, 19 miles from the top of descent would be to Bodø. So when the arrival over Bodø is at 10:28, and the top of descent will be at 10:26. Those are the speeds and the altitude. It's like a normal flight plan for a smaller aircraft, right? And we have a second page as well, where you can see winds and estimated fuel on board. Say again the altitude.
Initially level 210.
Descent level 210, Ocean 5 knot.
So, was ist denn der Wind 214? 9000 Metern Regen, Scatter 2000 feet. Das ist eigentlich genau, was wir brauchen, ne? Das ist super.
Ocean 5 Bravo reducing 230 knots, descending 7000 feet on QNH, Nana 4.
QNH.
Ocean 5 Bravo, turn right by 15 degrees, reporting heading. Right, heading 15 degrees, and the new heading is 032, Ocean 5 Bravo.
Copy.
Check. Ocean 5 Bravo, descend to 6000 feet. Ocean 5 Bravo, descending 6000 feet.
Vidare Lima, kan jag anta.
Dörren.
Propagate 11 ber om taxi november 1. Vidare Lima, whisky till november 1, varsågod.
Wipers low.
November 1, gör det.
2 weiß, 2 rot.
Ja.
Klärte Lense aber noch nicht, ne?
Negativ.
Lima, November, disregard.
And Ocean 5 Bravo, confirm clear to land.
Ocean 5 Bravo, you are now clear to land, runway 25, wind is calm.
Clear to land 25, Ocean 5 Bravo.
Lima, November, Oscar.
Clear to land.
Ja.
Force weiß, 2 rot. Information Pakistan 994 100.
Scandinavian 71 Alpha, clear to Oslo. Disney 3 Bravo departure, 7000 feet, squawk 5025.
Retard. 7 Alpha, clear to Oslo, Disney 3 Bravo.
Spoiler.
7000 feet, squawk
3 as a screen, descent.
7 Alpha.
Correct.
And Bodø gives us a very nice welcome with a water cannon salute despite already heavy downpours, people to greet us in traditional Norwegian attire, and a gate event celebrating the flight. You guys need to have these.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hello. Roger, thank you very much. You're going to release the parking brake. How many fuel, please?
Yeah, do you need any fuel?
Yes, we need fuel.
Sorry.
Thank you. Hi, das ist offen.
Hallo.
Aha.
Ja.
Wie ist es?
Hi. Du wünschst schlechtes Wetter hier.
Ja, eben.
So you are welcome to come up and have some refreshments if you would like to.
Där ja, det är bra.
Perfect.
Okay, smile.
Welcome to Norway.
Oh, dog.
So welcome to Bodø, Arctic Norway, and it was super fun flying with Discover Airlines on their new special inaugural flight up from Munich to Bodø. Of course, rare for Discover Airlines to be flying north, especially this far north, normally taking people down south for their summer holidays, and this part of an interesting new trend where people want to explore the Arctic regions, the far north. And even though we had kind of iffy weather coming in, it still made for a really beautiful approach in the rain, kind of appropriate for the far north in a way. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for coming along. I've got my Norwegian bun to eat now, so I'll leave you with that. For Flight Radar 24 in Bodø, I'm Gabriel Lee. Now this is the real life, what we do. Eating on an airport floor.